What if I told you this entire commercial, every single shot you're about to see, came from just one image? No massive production, no expensive equipment, just one MidJourney image and the right AI workflow. Today, I'm showing you guys how to go from ideation to a full commercial execution using literally just one starting image. Let's get it. So I started generating different ideas in MidJourney. At first, I was thinking about doing a supplement, but then I decided a jacket would be less complicated for this tutorial. So I went under my ChatGPT MidJourney folder that helps me generate prompts for the ideas that I have in mind. You can do this easily by just typing MidJourney v7 best prompting guides, and you'll see MidJourney has released their prompt basics. Literally, all I did was completely copy and paste this entire thing into a document. And this is how I built out my own MidJourney prompting folder. So I went through multiple iterations. At the beginning, I'm like, okay, we need different props around it. What if we add a table? Then I'm like, we obviously need a character. So I started looking at different characters, but it wasn't giving me what I wanted. Then I remembered that we've done a lot with Prada before. And if you type in Prada on MidJourney, it's always kind of with a panther. So that gave me the idea. What if we add a panther into the creation? So we have the prop of the jacket, the character, and the panther. Now we can combine all these things. And notice that all the images look very aesthetic. This is because of the extensive prompting, plus this code that I always use at the end of my prompts. This is what gives you that aesthetic feel, that grayish stylized look. Now, if you run this on Gemini or AI Studio, you're gonna see it's not going to give you the same aesthetics as MidJourney. It just looks a bit flat. What you could potentially use is Huyian Image 3, because it actually comes close to MidJourney's level when it comes to aesthetics. This is, last time I checked, the best text-to-image model, beating Flux and even beating Seedream. So if you want a free version, then definitely the best option though. It does give you a more realistic feel to it and a bit less aesthetics. But MidJourney has that special tone and feel to it, especially since I've trained it in my own style. Alright, so now we've settled on this image. Now we needed to turn this into a commercial for that jacket in the middle. I went into ChatGPT and started playing with VEO 3.1. I uploaded this image and asked it to build me a prompt where the lady takes the jacket, but at the beginning, it wasn't giving me the action I wanted. The good thing about VEO 3.1, especially on Ultra, is that you can try 3.1 fast, almost unlimited, and it doesn't impact your credits. So if you're looking to ideate fast, this is a great way to experiment. As you can see here at the beginning, the lady wasn't taking off her coat. There was this weird lighting and the coat was changing, but the prompting gave me inspiration for how to approach it. This is where I started playing with SeaDance Pro. I think this one is one of the most underrated models because you can really tell it what you want to see all from one image. I started with model takes off her big coat. Then I added these brackets and inside I added the word cut. Then continued with the model reaches towards the jacket. Cut. Close up of the jacket in her hand. Cut. The panther looks at her. Cut. The woman already has the jacket for modeling. And so on. I'm basically telling the AI model exactly what to show in each scene, and the shots were not bad at all. Especially the animal and her putting on the jacket. But VEO 3.1 did come up with better results overall. For example, her putting on the jacket. We could have used that, but she had gloves on. On this one here, she didn't take off her long coat, so it did make sense. But the way the panther looks at her, super good. The way she puts on the jacket here is also super clean. These are really good shots. So I just tried different prompts, mine and what ChatGPT gave me. Some of these are super clean and realistic, and take a look at this half spin, so clean. And now, once I got the prompt generating the best results, I started deleting the ones I wasn't going to use to remove clutter and started hearting the ones I liked. Best way to do this: as soon as you generate an outcome, see if you can use any part of it. If so, heart it or download it and name it, like best taking off jacket, and start decluttering so it gets easier when you put it together when you're choosing your shots. On this different one that I was also contemplating while using the same prompt, I was playing with adding her drinking coffee to use these props, and it came out pretty awesome. But for our main ad that we are building, I needed to find the best shots that also had a similar face, as this wasn't the case with all the videos VIO 3.1 came out with. And after putting it together, here are the results though. We have an issue, which I'll cover afterwards. As you can see from this result, this wasn't a one-time shot prompt or video. I literally just had to combine the best ones that would match. Now, here's what you might be thinking. But Andres, the jacket we show here is completely different than what shows here. So to fix this issue, all you have to do is take a screenshot and go into AI Studio to swap the jackets. Nice. So this is the jacket. Now I'm going to download it and open up a new window, because if you keep the same one, the context and tokens keep increasing and the worse results you'll get. Now I'm gonna add our original image and say, please update the jacket in the middle of the room for this one. And here we go. Now it's very important that after you generate an image through Gemini, you remove the watermark. And to do this, I simply go to Photopea, upload the image, select the healing tool, go over the watermark and export to PNG. Now we can reuse the same prompt and upload this new image with the correct jacket and basically generate a video of her taking off her big coat and reaching for the correct jacket. You're going to see we can exchange this initial part so the jacket looks like the one throughout the video. Nice. The most important part was that she threw off the jacket and reached for it. Now, let's say you don't like a scene, you can literally extract it. Freepik has a good video editor where you can extract any frame. Just click video project and go to any part of the video and hit download current frame. Then you can go into AI Studio or Freepik and start editing your images, or you can use this as your first frame to extend the video. So this is the end of the video. I hope you got some value out of it and can take everything you learned here and start applying it to your own creations. Drop a comment below. What kind of content do you guys want to see next? What are you struggling with when it comes to AI video generation? I want to make tutorials that actually help you. So let me know what you're working on. I'll see you on the next one.